Hey y'all. So I am back. I'm actually just getting done a workout and I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm going to just wet. I don't like really rewash my locks all the time. It's been about a couple months since I retied them. So they are like really outgrown right now. Just to give you guys a little bit of a visual. They're really grown out right now. I am going to go ahead and wet them up. I'm going to moisturize them and everything as soon as I get out. I like to moisturize my locks when they are wet for whatever reason. But in any event, they are going to get wet up. And I do have a few things that I've noticed that I want to share with you guys about my fine hair locks. But yeah, I'm really excited to let you guys see. As you can see, it has grown tremendously, right? From day numero uno. It really has. Really nice, right? It is really stepping into its own. This is actually coming out of a roller set, a flexi rod set that I did. So that's why it still appears to be like a little curl. But anyway, I'm about to go ahead and hop in, wet my hair, because I just been working out every day, trying to get this summer body in full effect, honey. As soon as I hop out, I'm going to show you guys how I moisturize them, what I'm going to use. I'm also going to go ahead and roller set them so that I can have a look, because I really like to keep them roller set. It stays in for about a week if I put on a bonnet, but usually I don't. But anyway, I'm about to let y'all see what the look is like. But look how much it's grown, y'all. I'm definitely loving the look, honey. So anyway, be right back. Hey, y'all. So I'm back. I'm just getting out of the shower. Smelling like that good old native white tea and lilac. It smells so good. I just smell myself when I get out of that shower. It smells so good. But anyway, anywho. So this is how my locks look. I just wet them in the shower. I didn't like do anything major to them. I just wet them. This is what they normally look like after they've been wet. I usually like to run my fingers through and kind of stimulate my scalp with, my fingertips just to kind of get it ready for my oil. Just oil them. And since I've been working out so much, I do like to kind of just rinse the sweat out, even though I don't wash them every day. I do kind of rinse them, but since I did that last roller set, I did not rinse them. So when I moisturize my locks, y'all, what I like to focus on is the ends. I focus on the ends. And I'm looking over here because that's where all my oils and everything that I'm going to use to moisturize my hair is located. So we have the MCT oil. This is the fractionated coconut oil, so it does not leave that greasy kind of feel to your hair. We have the jojoba oil that I typically always kind of use on my hair. And I know y'all see how long it got, right? I know you see it. I know you see it. The hair is getting long, so I can only imagine how long it's going to be next year. This coming November, it makes 2 years already. So I just can't imagine how much longer it's going to be after 3 years. Oh, yeah. So the jojoba oil and then this grease here that I get from the African beauty store. Well, African store, period. I didn't even know beauty store. I get all my bitters, deodorant, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff from there. This is moringa and amla oil mixed together. It also has some neem extract in it. And neem is really good, especially for me because I have eczema. I don't have it of the scalp or nothing. But just in the event that I have any kind of scalp irritations or anything like that, neem is really good for psoriasis and all that kind of stuff. So I usually give the perimeter and my scalp a nice little bath with the oil. And I will just basically kind of put this on my fingertips and run it through because my hair is wet. So I just kind of run it through there. Okay. I usually take it. Look at the little one. That's from the burn. That's the little one. It didn't even grow back a little bit. But now the little thing don't even act like it want to stay where it's supposed to be at. So yeah, so what I do is I moisturize all around the edges with the Amla. This edge is really growing back in good. This is the edge that really got took out by the braids. This edge got took down to the ground, baby. This edge got took down. Now, I know y'all see that. So what I like to do is I like to get in there. Just put some of the grease. I just get some, apply it to all my fingertips, and just get in there like that. Certain areas that I don't feel like I got good, I just get enough more, work it around my fingertips, and I make sure I get in there with it on the scalp. Because the scalp is important, but you know, your ends are equally as important, especially if your hair is not locked. Your ends are really even more important. So yeah, I try to go through and make sure I get my whole head thoroughly with the grease. Remember, I was all worried that it wasn't ever going to shake. And I think what I'm going to do is, typically I don't do a, I won't do a roller set if my hair is wet. Like, since it's wet right now, I'm going to, you know, I'm going to oil it, but I'm not going to put my rollers on it. So with my MCT oil, I usually give it a couple squirts, and I try to rub it together as best as possible. If it drips on my legs, no problem. And then I just go into one section, focusing on the ends of the hair, because that's where I'm noticing lack of luster at. And I'll do the same thing with the jojoba oil. Like that. I'll do it like that just to give it, you know, get it in there. Okay. Do a little bit more. And then I'll get the back section, that section right in the back. They have grown so much, y'all. Like, my hair has grown so much. It really has. That I just, like, really grateful for the length that it's come a long way. It was not this long. And then I'll just keep kind of squirting. I don't care if it drips on my legs. They need it anyway, so. Because I demonstrated putting no lotion on when I got out of the shower just now. So, in case it drips, that's totally fine. I rub them legs together and rub it right on in. But, yeah. And then at some point, sometimes I'll just take and get it right into the hair. You know? That'll save me from dripping it, especially in the back. You know, it's not a thicker oil, so it's not one of those oils that's thicker. That's gonna... So I just get it on in there like that and just run it around in there. Because it's definitely getting on all of the hair. And I love the MCT oil because it does not, like, stain the clothes or anything. This section is always, like, really, really dry. I haven't flat ironed my hair in a really long time. But as you can see, it's, like, thicker, everything. Ooh. Okay, so I got a good, nice amount right there. So that's good. Okay. And I noticed that always helps me with, you know, with them just really moisturizing. Now, you see the difference? Look at that. And that's just from me, you know, putting that oil in there. And really just working it around in my hair. And, of course, my scalp has already been moisturized. And they grow really fast because another thing that I do is they've been growing really fast because another thing that I do not retie them as frequently as I used to. I don't do that anymore. I do not retie them at all as frequently as I used to. Now, this is darn near gone. So I got to put this in the palm of my hand. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ugh. So with that, since I already have so much on, you know, the hair, I really focus on just the ends with the jojoba. So I will just get that in there. I'll focus this right on the ends. And since my hair is wet right now, it's like really, 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 really nice, and it like weighs it down a lot. When you get a real nice oil treatment to it, it'll be really, really weighed down. And let me give you guys a little bit of a look on the inside of them. They are like locked, okay? So let me just give you guys a little look. My pattern is still there, but they're really grown out, as you can see. They're really grown out. I think it's been like maybe 2 months, maybe even 3 since the last time I did a retie on them. And my best friend, as usual, will come over and help me to do that. But yeah, I know y'all see. I mean, I gotta like really like pull it apart for you to even see that yes, there's a part there, but yeah. Yep. So once I do that to it, as y'all can see, look at that. Oh, look. This one don't want to act right because that one is the one that got burnt off. But now it didn't even grow back because it was burnt baby. So yeah, so this is definitely a really nice moisture. Now what I will do to lock in this moisture, what I normally do, especially since they're so wet still, and the oil is like, the hair is longer and the oil will be all over my neck, which actually it's not right now, which is great. So what I'll do is I'll get them up, get them all up. This is a shower cap, a plastic one. I will get them all up in this plastic wrap like that. Oop. Making sure that they're all in. And then I'll put up all my oils and moisture. Because even though your hair is locked does not mean that it still does not want that pampering and all that stuff. So this is the last step that I do to my locks once I've all moisturized them. So just give me 1 second and I'll go get the last component. All right, so I'm back. This is basically what I did is I take a towel, like a full-size towel, I fold it up into like a triangle, boom. And I only wet the part of the triangle that when I unfold it, I can literally take it while it's still real hot. Now, I can stand it hot, but only do it as hot as you can stand it. I'll take that towel. And voila. And there it is. I want to like literally give my locks a nice hot oil treatment. You're going to wet the hair. Then you will oil your hair with your desired oils. Massage your scalp. That stimulates growth in the scalp and everything. And you want to focus with the oils. You want to focus on the ends of your hair because that's where you want to maintain. That's how you length maintain, especially if you don't have locks. But with locks, it's a lot easier, but you still want to maintain the ends and focus on getting them moisturized as well. So with that, what I do is after I moisturize my locks, I put on a nice plastic shower cap, and then I heat up a towel, hot as I can stand it, and I go ahead and wrap my hair. I usually take this off in about 20 minutes, even if it is like cold to touch or colder, because obviously the hot towel does cool down pretty quick, and you are more than welcome to heat it back up or sit under a dryer with your plastic cap and your towel on. Usually if you're going to sit under the dryer, what I recommend is going ahead and putting on your wet towel, because you don't want to sit under there with a plastic cap. Obviously you don't want the cap to potentially melt or anything into your hair. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I definitely want to thank those who have still been watching my videos during my hiatus, during the time I was out. I really want to thank you guys for still tuning in and watching my videos. I definitely greatly appreciate your views. But one thing I definitely want to get you all to do, if you did watch the video, definitely always watch to the end. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Toodles for now. Toodles for now. See y'all.